What's going on, everybody? It's Monkey Farm. How is everything going? We are back here on Hermitcraft. Don't kill my boat. I'll kill you, squid. We are on Hermitcraft. Things are looking festive. We've got a bunch of Santa hats around here. Don't break. Let me see if I can get this thing to park without running away from me. Ah, there we go. Perfect. All right. That's like 1 out of 100 times I think the boat didn't break. So, let's check this out. We need some holiday music. I think we've got a little Santa box over here. Mumbo built this, and we get some hoppers. There we go. Some hoppy things. Alright, so we've got festive music, and we have a secret Santa thing going on over here on the Hermitcraft server. So, what do we have to do? I can't hear the music anymore. It's probably stopped. Blah, blah, blah. Write your name. Drop it in the chest to the left. And come back in a few days. Okay. Do I need pen and quill? Oh, wait, that's not a book. I need to... I was wondering why this anvil was here. So, let's do this. Oh, it's going to cost me XP? Unacceptable. Alright, so we need to put one here. And then we need to add one in here also. Okay, so we are officially entered in the Secret Santa something or another. I don't know what happens after that. I guess we pick somebody and give them a gift or something. I guess that's how Secret Santa works. I don't know. The only Santa I know is the real Santa, and he doesn't make a secret out of gifts. He just gives them to me, and it's way better that way. Yeah, so a couple things. I've been working on the house over here. A few other things I want to do. Today, I think we're going to build a good old cocoa bean farm. Do I have another boat? Yes. Is it going to break? Yes. I should probably make this little water canal a little bit wider, even though it really shouldn't have to be that way. It shouldn't just break by scraping the side. I've done a little work here. Hey, it worked. Nice. Here on the house, let's sleep real quick. Alright, we're back here on the house. Last time we built the Ender Pearl elevator here. We are on the... Is this top level? Where are we? This is the bottom level. I put that door there so I could easily push up against the wall. Okay, here's the top level. I added some glass and some other stuff, made it look all nice. This thing actually looks really good from far away. I do have some ender pearls so we can get there quicker. We're going to be doing some building back here. Not today. We're going to build over there. But check out the house. Looks pretty good over here. Got our little ender pearl elevator. Got our 2 stories of space to build stuff on. Oh, we have a snowman up there. I didn't even see that one. And we've got a Santa hat on the balloon thing. Cool. Okay, let's head back over that direction. Alright, we're back, and I wanted to build an old cocoa bean farm that I designed a couple of years ago, probably. I did some tutorials on it, and anyway, so I'm growing some cocoa beans right here, as you can see. I got some jungle wood and a few cocoa beans. I went through some of the portals. We have all these portals connected to different biomes and things, and I just went kind of exploring, and I figured, yeah, it might be time to make some cookies, because it's Christmas time. So maybe we should make some cookies for everybody, so we can eat them and set them out for Santa. We got to set cookies and milk out for Santa, right? So we're going to need cocoa beans. That's what we need to do. So anyway, I dug this whole area out. Let's see. The ground level is here. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need about 6. We need about 6 blocks. and we need to leave, I don't know, 3 spaces or so in between each of these. One for each cocoa bean post, and then one for walking in between them if they're all grown. So we've got that. And let's see. This is not the best way to do this, is it? Whee! And looks like we have just enough for 4 posts. Hopefully I'll remember to mute out that bone-breaking noise. I'm sure you guys love that every time I fall down. So this thing is really pretty easy to build, and the way it works is what is that? What did I do? Did I do this wrong? What were you guys letting me do that for? Man, where is the QA? Where's the quality assurance team? So what we do is we take a piston, and I made a sticky piston for some reason, and I don't need that. I only need regular pistons. So for each post that you want to build, you need 2 regular pistons, and we need to put that pointed up underneath all these posts. And the good thing about this is that it's actually more efficient to scale this to build a lot of posts. And you need that pointed up. Up, like that. Where did my other piston go? There it is. All right, hopefully I can do this. Come on, pistons. All right, there we go. Okay. So the reason this is efficient to build a bunch of posts rather than just one is because the controller, the thing that basically collects all the cocoa beans or breaks all of them, is all controlled over here somewhere, and then all of these posts are connected to that. So you can have a lot of posts connected to it, and you're still, the bulk of the redstone that you're using is really, you know, it's all here in the button pushing mechanism. So the way it works is we have a thing with buttons on it over here, and it can be wood or stone buttons. It doesn't matter. And oh, this is not centered. Kidding me? All right, that looks like it's centered right in the middle. Is that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we push this. We have a quick pulse thing going here. So all of these quick pulse up. And then we have a smart piston on the top, which I'll show you in case you don't know what that is, what that does or how it works. But basically, we have a thing at the top that pushes everything back down, and those do not have to be connected to all the redstone down here. So that's why they're called smart, because they activate when the block gets pushed up. So let's throw this thing together. Pretty easy. We need to hide this underground, so that's what this thing is doing. And we need a repeater here. Just leave it, no ticks or anything. And then another repeater in front of that, and then add 2 ticks to it. So it's almost the last one. So not the 4th one. 1, 2. So you add 2 additional ticks to it. Then we get a, what do you call that thing? A redstone torch. And you redstone around over to this block. So basically what's happening is you push the button, this light turns off because this torch gets powered, and then it quickly turns back on with this, and basically if you watch the redstone over there, it's going to pulse. See how it's quickly, and then the button comes out like a whole second later. So that's what's going to make this able to work. And now what we need to do is power. We need to have a block next to the block below all these pistons, and we need to get some power going to them. So we'll just run some redstone into all these. Hopefully I have enough. Perfect. And then we need a redstone torch over here. That's going to push those up, don't worry. We can push them back. Oh, I broke all my cocoa beans. Let's see, how many do I have? 11. Man, these things are growing quickly. We're going to have cookies all over the place. Santa is going to be so happy with me. He's going to leave me lots of goodies. Okay, so we need to go up there and get those wood blocks and bring them back down here. I will do that real quick, and I'll be back. All right. So to avoid this, I guess I could have just put the wood on after I activate, put all the redstone attached to this. That's what I should have done, but I didn't. So anyway, I don't want to push this yet, these buttons yet, because we have to build this thing up at the top. Now what we need to do, a couple different things. We need to put a block on top of all these. So then, on top of each of these, we need to have a piston pointed down. Wait, needs to be one more block up above that. Doesn't have to be a sticky piston either, because that won't help. This is pushing all the blocks down. Okay. Ultimately, I'm going to build kind of a canopy over this because it makes it look nice and everything. Let's see. All right, I don't remember exactly how many blocks I need, but here is the smart piston secret, my friends. We have some power. How do we do this? Yeah, have some power here, pointed there, and what will happen is whenever this post gets pushed up, this block will be powered, and it will power through to here. So we need repeater. Okay, there's the repeater. And then we put a repeater here, and we put a tick on it, and that will be powered when this gets pushed up because there's a block here. And then we're going to make this thing power the piston. So, and we do that just by powering this block, because that will power this block, and the piston will fire back down. And that is actually it. So that one will actually be working. So should we test it? Where do I get down from here? All right, so we don't have any cocoa beans on that. So let's take this full cocoa bean. Is that all I got? 3? Okay, and by clicking this, let's see, we want to watch that one. Let's see, I want to give you guys the full view. So watch the post get pushed up and then push back down. Okay, and these obviously didn't work because I haven't powered them up yet. But as you can see, the cocoa beans fell off. Now if we didn't do a quick pulse, the cocoa beans wouldn't fall off for some reason, or at least unless they've changed the game since I built this, but they used to just slide, so the cocoa beans would stay here and the post would move, and so that's the reason you have to do a quick pulse. But anyway, that pulse works, so I'm going to do that on all 4 of these posts, and I will be back real quick, and we'll watch this thing in action. Okay, got a couple of these wired up, and just put the redstone here, and there, it powers it. So as you can see, that works. This, in case I didn't mention, this top repeater goes, you add 1 tick to it. So it's delayed a little bit, but also it basically just delays it until after the quick pulse ends. So quick pulse and the power, in other words, if the power is still on down here, this piston can't push all these back down, so the post won't get pushed back down. That's why the quick pulse. Get it? Okay, anyway, enough of that. think all these are now ready for cocoa beans, and look at that. We've got, these things are growing pretty quickly. I'm just going to break, come down here, you. Break all the fully grown ones so that we can, so we can plant as many of these as possible. And you can plant them on all four sides, which is super awesome because 4 posts is going to be just so many cocoa beans. Like, you really don't even need more. The tutorial I did for this, I actually did 19 posts connected to one button. If you do more than that, or if you space them differently, you can probably fit in a couple more. But you have to start getting tricky with the redstone if you do more than that, because, as you know, redstone only goes, what, 13 blocks or whatever, or 15, whatever. So it would start running out. As you can see, it's starting to get a weak signal over here. So if you go too far, you won't have enough redstone strength to do the quick pulse and all of that, so you have to get tricky. But I'll put a link on the screen to my tutorial for the massive cocoa bean farm in case you guys want to see that. And that shows you how to build basically this design, just a lot larger scale. And then what we need to do, of course, is cover this up and hide it from everybody. Hide all of the redstone and everything. All right, and I'm kind of leaving a space to the sides just in case, you know, sometimes like pistons get all weird if there are too many, you know, if there's a block too close and they kind of stick and all that. So I'm leaving a space, but you can put blocks around the top edge here, and that we definitely don't want here. I don't know why I'm doing this so unorganized, but anyway. So everything is wired up underneath there, so all we need to do is fill all this in. We're ready to rock. Okay, so I'm going to build a little canopy. We're all done with redstone and everything, so nothing tricky left, just to make it pretty. I'll build a little canopy, and hopefully it'll be dark, and we'll get to see this thing at night with all the cocoa beans all fully grown. That will be sweet, and we'll take a look at it from far away, probably floating out on a boat. And yeah, so we will be one step into making our Santa's cookies. And we're going to need, what else do we need for that? Cows. We need wheat and milk. So we're going to have to go get some of that too. But cocoa beans are the tough part. Okay, just show you what I did to kind of hide everything. I put some slabs and some full blocks around the pistons, and then above the redstone torches, I put full blocks around here. I'm also going to do a row, or not a row, a kind of canopy thing of little slabs as well. All right, I'm done with the canopy part. I should probably put some something on the bottom down here, you know, like a platform to walk around. But for now, we've got grass. So let's go take a look and see how this looks from farther away. I'm sure it'll look pretty cool. And then, excuse me. Then we'll come back and we will use it and show you guys. Boy, scary. Yeah, check it out. That looks pretty sweet. I like it. Looks pretty awesome. All right, let's go use it. And let's go push that button. And we've probably got like 2 stacks of cocoa beans already. Maybe more, I don't know. Ready? Okay, I have no cocoa beans on me. Hang on, let me take care of something real quick. Okay, so let's see. This was not full, so obviously if this was full completely of cocoa beans, we'd get a lot more when we harvest the whole thing. But right now, yeah, over 2 stacks. So I would say, I don't know, I should probably add it up for real, but you guys can add it up yourselves if you want. But 6 times 4 times 4, whatever that is, so that's probably about 100. Oh wait, and you get you get 3 cocoa beans per full thing, so that's like 300 cocoa beans out of one full harvest of this thing, roughly. So that's pretty darn sweet. I don't think we're gonna have a shortage of cocoa beans ever again. We need to have some milk and wheat, I think, for cookies, so we'll go do that. Oh, hello, zombie. I'm so glad you came to join the party. And yep, we are going to be completely full. And when this thing is fully grown, it's going to be raining cocoa beans. I love it. Once again, I will put a link to the description of the tutorial I did for the massive cocoa bean farm, where you can do 19 posts if you want. But for now, we've got 4, and I think that is more than enough. I'm happy with it. Give it a thumb up if you liked it, and we'll see you later.